Hello, I'm Susie.
And I'm Oz.
And we're at the beautiful Pig at Combe and in the wonderful Georgian kitchen with this amazing range. It's so cosy and festive.
And this is part of the Christmas sipping series. And this time, Susie and I are going to be making the drinks ourselves.
So, Oz, it's Christmas. Cocktail time. I mean, really, I love playing around with ingredients, coming up with brilliant cocktails for the festive season. All the friends and family want them.
I think it's the whole Christmas idea. We all change in that week around Christmas time. We start doing stuff we don't normally do and start getting excited about going into the kitchen, doing the cooking we never normally did. Well, one of the things we can do is say, hey, what about all these drinks that we've read about and we can smell in our nostrils, which all say Christmas, festivity, family, involvement, and we've got some here.
And not only these brilliant products, which will be unstoppering, but lots and lots of garnishes can come into play as well. So we've got 3 Christmas cocktails we're going to make. 2 are hot, warm, and 1 isn't.
And not too complicated. We can all do this. Susie and I are not actually expert cocktailologists.
I'm up for it. Christmas time, let's give it a go. I think it's going to go brilliantly. So the first up is based on Calvados. We've got this lovely Boulard Calvados. Now, you're a fan, aren't you? You drink huge amounts of apple brandy.
I do not drink huge amounts, but I've been drinking it ever since I was like 12 or 14 when I went for a first ever foreign holiday in Normandy.
Oh, really?
And since then, when I've gone to Normandy, it is the centre of cider in France. Every village you go to has got a different cider maker, and the ciders do taste different. It's fabulous.
So here we are, can I just add, in Devon, one of England's apple centres. I live here. Apples coming out of our ears this year. It's an amazing harvest. So apple on.
Okay, so our apple on. We are in let's call it Apple Central.
We are.
Let Somerset and people fret.
Okay.
We're in Devon. And we've got cloudy apple juice as part of this. And the apple juice, Devon is full of wonderful apples to make cloudy apple juice. I would personally probably use Bramley's if I was making an apple juice.
Quite sharp.
Because of the sharpness and the aromatics. And when what should we do? Should we pour some of this in first?
I'm going to pour while you talk. And cider apples go into Calvados, though, don't they? So that's much more bitter and tannic.
They're a completely different type of apple. And Devon is full of fantastic cider apples. There are things called bitter sweets and bitter sharps. The bitterness is really important when you make cider. And let's see how we make Calvados, of course, because Calvados is made by, firstly, Normandy's got, they say, 120 different types of apple. They've got far more than that.
Thousands.
But they say, let's say 120. In this area called the Pays d'Auge, it's a little area just down south of Cherbourg in Normandy, where is the absolute heart of really good cider making. They make the cider from these proper apples, then they distill it as if you were making cognac or Armagnac or something like that. And then they leave it for 2, 3, 4 years in oak barrels, aging. And that's where that colour comes from. And it means you've got a wonderfully beautiful, soft spirit, but you never lose the flavour of the apple.
And this is a really good quality one, Boulard VSOP. So, you know, a quality sign VSOP, isn't it? So we've mixed that with cloudy apple juice. We did that ahead.
Has it already been mixed?
It's been mixed, and some lemon juice.
Can I add a bit more in?
No, and some, more Calvados.
More Calvados. I would say, whenever you do these, by the way, try it, and if it hasn't got enough Calvados in it, put a bit more in.
Keep anything like that. Keep tasting, keep tasting. Yeah. So we've got the Calvados, the Boulard Calvados. We've got the apple juice. We've got some lemon juice, and obviously it's hot. Lovely, cozy feel to it. And what we're going to do is add garnish. So cinnamon sticks. Ahoy!
One thing I would say, Susie, about you want to add yours about heating all these things. Don't bring them up to the boil.
No, because then the alcohol flies off into the night.
And also they go a bit muggy and they start coming apart and they create a sort of
gentle simmer.
A gunge on the top. No, never bring them up the boil. Gently heat them, and you'll keep far more alcohol.
And you need to kind of be on it, don't you? So it doesn't boil. If it boils, you're going to lose the alcohol and get those unpleasant flavours. So gently simmer, which this has had a cinnamon stick or 2 in it while it was heating to impart its flavour. But we're going to add another one. And of course, because it's warm, you will will get some of the oils of that. And then we're going to, because this is a tribute to the apple from France and Devon, we're going to add some apple
It better
slices,
be a Devon apple.
I hope it is.
If that's a French Golden Delicious, I won't drink
it's
it.
been a terrific year for apples in England.
Yeah.
There's a really brilliant harvest. So here's to the French and the English apples.
Yeah.
And Christmas.
Here's to William the Conqueror for bringing all those Normandy apples over in 1066.
Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. It has a certain sweetness, but I think these Christmas drinks often require a sweetness, don't you?
You've got to have sweetness. It's just Christmas is a time of sweetness. Even the way we eat our main courses with tons of great jammy kind of condiments on them, sweetness.
But it's a natural sweetness. This isn't sugary. It's apple juice.
Sweetness warms you up. So sweetness plus a warm drink is a great idea. And if you want to put more, I'd probably put a splash more Calvados in myself.
I think you would, yeah. I think you could, certainly. It's not terribly strong, this one, but I can taste the warming. Lovely. So autumn and Christmas, that suits very well indeed.
Nice apple juice, by the way, whichever one they use.
Yeah.
Nice apple juice.
Yeah, you want a quality apple juice. Get a cloudy one, not one of those cheap.
Cloudy Devon apple juice, that's what you need.
I would say spend money on good juices for, Bucks Fizz or anything like this.
Couldn't agree more.
Just
Making Bucks Fizz, the quality of the orange juice is more important than the quality of the sparkling wine.
And here we've got really good apple juice. So thank you, apples.
Yeah.
We'll all have to go wassailing with this in the new year as well. This would be a great wassail cup.
In January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So onwards and upwards, and now we're going to do something with a very new product, and this is Fortnum & Mason's Clementine and Juniper mulling syrup, and it's from the people who brought us the Reverend Hubert liqueurs.
That's Tom Lester and our great friend Joe Wadsack. Now, Joe Wadsack is one of the great wine enthusiasts and experts in the world, but above all, he's a flavour expert.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
Adores flavour, and his life is involved with working out which flavours work best with each other, and that's why he's wonderful at creating these blends.
And teamed up with Tom Lester, whose grandfather was the Reverend Hubert. So if you haven't tried Reverend Hubert, well worth a try. And this is their new product. It's actually 0% alcohol, so you could turn this into a non-alcoholic cocktail of some sort, but we're going to, as they recommend, we've made it up with red wine.
Yeah, because this mulling idea is quite a Scandinavian thing. Of course, Joe Wadsack's family is Swedish.
Yes, so there's a hint of
They're always doing mulls and glögs and things over in Sweden.
Look at this beautiful pot. Here it is steaming away.
Again, not boiled.
No. Do not boil your mull.
That smells brilliant. I tell you what, we've used rather a good red wine here. You don't have to. This is a really nice single domain Fortnum & Mason Côte d'Aron.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
You don't have to. Wow, thank you very much for sending us this.
Do you want to do the honours, Oz?
Yeah.
So the idea of this, of course, is that it's adding a bit of the bitter juniper, the tangy sweetness of clementine to the red wine, and then we're going to put some garnishes in this as well. Love mulled wine, don't you?
I love mulled wine. I have my own little recipes for mulled wine.
Do you?
Which I can either share with you now or later.
Well, you can tell me later, but I think this makes life a lot easier because you've just got two products really going into it, and then,
this product here has done most of the work of all the extra things I put in.
Well, there you go. So yes, I mean we all have our own ways of doing it, but that makes life very easy. In fact, they say, Tom and Joe, that you can use this to cure salmon as well, if you had any left over.
Honestly, this is simple and brilliant. It's not a typical mulled wine. Mulled wines normally I'll go very heavily on clove, very heavily on cinnamon. One of the great dangers in mulled wine is too much. Too much water, making it too thin, and too much clove.
Clove is really oily, isn't it? It sends up really, really aromatic oils, and it can be, go easy on the cloves. Yeah. Well, like you were saying before, keep tasting. Add a bit more if you need to, but don't go all in. This is so making life so much easier, isn't it?
Just strong enough. You can feel it warming your throat as you go down. It goes on warming you as it goes on down. It's still warming me as it goes on down. I think that's really, really good.
Nice. And it is a little sweet, but actually there's more of that juiciness rather than sugar. There's no sugariness to it. Garnishes, Oz. Look, we've got
Scandinavian again.
Unusually, and I don't normally use these, but Scandinavian. Tell.
Well, this is again a good old Joe bringing in his dad. His dad was a great chef and a Swedish chef.
For your raisins.
And so what we're doing is putting some raisins in and some almonds.
I would not have thought of this. So almonds, that's a Scandinavian thing.
Scandinavian thing.
Okay.
And the idea generally, I think the almonds, to be honest, at the end of it, after they've been in the mulled wine for 5 minutes, I'd eat the almonds.
They'll taste delicious.
Yeah.
They go all
but
red.
the raisins will immediately start dissolving and start giving an extra different sweetness in a minute or two.
Yes, I bet everyone's going to scoop them out messily, aren't they, and chew on the
That is
almonds.
not your typical English mulled wine. It's actually a more sophisticated kind of drink altogether. It's got nice acidity to it.
I was going to say it's quite refreshing.
Yeah.
I mean, because I think mulled wine can be a bit cloying if it's boiled, B, if it's full of cloves and sugar. This is fresh.
Yeah, and B, if you've thrown piles of water in to water it down to make it go further when everyone turns up at your place. Don't. If you're making mulled wine, don't try and make it go further. Just pour more bottles of wine.
I always say you'll start a fresh batch, you know.
Yeah, start.
But this is easy, and actually the alcohol level isn't that high on this because this is 0%. So you've got the alcohol coming from the lovely red wine, but you're not then slugging loads of port and cognac in it, which frankly gives everyone a headache.
And to be honest, you can use really cheap red wine, but that red wine shows in the quality. This is a really good single vineyard wine.
Very sophisticated.
It shows in the quality of the wine.
It really does.
In the drink.
So,
so that's a great success.
That's 2 warm drinks then. Yeah. Warming the fingers. I love getting my nose right into the scent of them.
Yeah.
But we're going for a chilled one now. But
with a warm spirit.
But with
a spirit which is full of warmth of the Caribbean.
We're going to get the warmth itself from Hattiers rum, which is blended here in Devon.
I was just going to say, another Devon product.
Yeah.
Yep, blended from, this must be a great old tradition going back to hundreds of years, from bringing stuff in to a place like Salcombe from all around the tropics. Yeah. And this comes from Guadeloupe, Guatemala, Dominican Republic, Barbados.
It's all on the back of the bottle.
Yeah, it's all on the back of the bottle. And
4 different rums.
4 different rums from countries that make tremendous golden style rums.
Yeah.
Now, and all of them are different, and they really are exciting rums.
And Philip, who runs Hattiers, he's like a master blender, isn't he? He brings them all over here, and in Devon, he turns them into the sort of rum that he's after. This is called Egremont.
Yeah, and that's a great English tradition, by the way, of blending the rums in England. The rums come from all over the warmer places, but the blending is done in England. So what have we done here?
What have we done here? We've already got the Hattiers Egremont rum.
Yep.
Balanced, approachable, smooth, not too fiery.
Yeah.
We've got some honey syrup. Honey syrup. You can make like you make
it yourself,
sugar syrup. Yeah, one honey, 1 part honey, 1 part water.
And a little bit of spice. What, cloves, cinnamon?
Again, go steady.
Same old thing.
Yeah.
Clove. Always one rule is always go steady with cloves.
Yes.
1 nail is often enough for an entire meal.
Yeah, especially the longer it stays in the drink, it's giving off that oil. Shall I pour?
Yeah, and what else we got here? Because just talk about that. These are really important.
Yeah.
They're bitters. Now, a lot of people nowadays in modern terms say, "Oh, bitters. That doesn't sound very nice." And marketing people say, "Oh, we don't like the word bitter." It's a crucial part of flavour.
Tiny dashes, yeah.
It absolutely wakes you up. Your palate gets woken up. The bitter that we got, the Angostura bitter, is a thing that was invented, I think, to stop people getting seasick and stop people getting malaria and all those kind of things. They used to drink it down like that. The gin and tonic was invented to make bitters taste better.
Oh yes, of course, quinine.
And the pink gin. I think the pink gin, you put Angostura bitter into the gin, drank it down, and you didn't get scurvy.
Very useful little bottle, scurvy or not.
And I like this one because
orange
bitters, because if you think about orange, the orange peel is very bitter but very aromatic. Yeah. And you press. I tell you what you can do.
We've got our peels here, so I twist them.
Twist them like that to get the oil out. What I'm going to do, because we've got some rosemary, I'm just going to flash this through like that.
This rosemary's from the garden the kitchen garden at the Pig at Combe, where we are.
The heat will just have started making the aromas come out. Do yours as well?
Yes, because the smell is amazing. So we add a splash, two dashes of Angostura.
Yep.
Probably should have added that to the jug, so we'll just do 1 each, shall we, in there?
Yeah, I think there's some Angostura in there already by the smell of it.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got too much now. But
no. Honestly, the Angostura is
Goodbye, scurvy.
People normally underdo the Angostura rather than overdo it.
A little bit of orange bitters.
A bit of orange bitters again.
I'm sort of miming, but that's the idea. And then, of course, we've garnished it with the orange twisted it. You've slightly...
Did you twist mine?
Yes, slightly charred the...
Just heated it to make the oils break out from the leaves.
Very Christmassy, because, of course, we've got candles lit. Cheers.
Cheers.
I mean, it's a cold drink, but my goodness, that's heartwarming, isn't it?
Devon's finest.
Really heartwarming.
Yeah, nice. That's a nice rum.
Yeah, good rum, really good quality rum base.
Rum.
And it is worth going for quality rum, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, cheap rum, don't go there. But
and don't use a cheap white rum. It tastes of nothing.
Yeah, you want the oak age.
You want the oak age stuff.
But I think
a golden or a dark.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think with all three of these, the Boulard Calvados, the Mulling syrup, and this, a little goes a very long way. Yeah. So, you can get a huge amount of drinks out of these bottles.
It's Christmas time. Pay the extra couple of quid.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yum.
Yum, yum.
I think that went all right. I think we're quite good at making cocktails.
I think we should do it again.
Yes.
Okay. When? Your place or mine?
I think for New Year's Eve. This is just one of our Wine Alive Christmas sipping series videos with me, Susy Atkins, and my mate, Oz Clarke. If you would like to know more about the wines we've tasted, head over to our blog at wine-alive.com and check out other episodes. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and we hope you sip splendidly this Christmas.